Now towards the Gateway Arch here in downtown St. Louis. You know, it's always great to see Brett Hull, although Thursday night it was under difficult circumstances, the Pavel Demitra, Igor Korolev ceremony here at Scott Trade Center. But we were able to catch up with the Golden Brett before that ceremony to get his thoughts on a variety of topics. And as always, Brett Hull was not at a loss for words.
Here's a great pass to Hull. He's got a break on right wing and alone, a shot. He scores! Brett Hull! Now Hull breaks for the net, flip pass to Hull. He shoots, he scores! Oh, baby! Taken into Hull, he breaks it alone, he makes it, shoots, he scores!
I got picked up at the airport and the driver asked me, does it feel like coming home? And I said, every time I come back to St. Louis, it always feels like home. And
to Duchesne, Hull scores!
Oh, baby. Oh, it's hat day here in St. Louis. It's snowing hats.
I'm open to anything, so there's no doors have ever been closed here in St. Louis. I don't even know right now. I mean, it's, you know, the management thing didn't really suit me that well. It was just a little too, you know, I don't know what it was, but it didn't suit me, and I definitely didn't like the TV. So, you know, hockey is what I know. So it's something along those lines. To be involved with a team would be a lot of fun. I know that. You know, I've always felt bad for coaches. You know, they have to deal with guys like me, but then, you know, they're at the rink 2 hours before we ever get there, and they're there 2 hours after we leave. It's you know, I don't think the coaches are given enough due for the work they put in to put a game plan together and you know, help the players you know, compete to win games. That's when the game changed. That's when they really inserted the trap, and you know, New Jersey brought that style in, and if you were going to play and be successful, you had to become, I guess, a little more defensive-minded and more responsible defensively. And you know, for guys like me, it was very hard to not just be able to go out and score goals like you've done your whole career, but you know, the guys in Dallas, when I went there, they had already made that commitment, from Madonna to Nieuwendyk, and there was great veteran leadership there that, you know, they said, don't worry about how many you score. You're going to get your goals, but, you know, we're in this to win the Stanley Cup, and fortunately we did.
741 goals. When it comes to my place in the record books, there's only one thing that worries me.
Hey, Mr. Hull, you were right about these new mic and sticks.
Yeah, they're killer.
Yep, I know.
Hopefully we'll have a long future together. You know, aerospace technology, and you know, you may think that's funny, but it's the truth, and it's the carbon fibers they have in it, and you know, I have a very unique stick, and I never had one company that was ever able to copy my stick first try perfectly, and Mikan did it first try, and it's the, like I said, the nicest feeling stick I've ever put in my hands, and we're trying to spread the word to all the young hockey players, and not only that, the NHL players around the world, to show them. Every guy will tell you the same thing. Playing in St. Louis is a privilege and a treat. It's the people treat you so great. Some of the greatest sports fans in the country, and to be able to live in this city, which is by far, to me, it's always, I call it the most underrated city in North America. It's the people are great, the weather's great. I mean, it's just a treat to play in St. Louis. In the off-season, work out and ride the bike and imagine winning the Stanley Cup for the city of St. Louis, and all of a sudden you'd be riding, and the time would just be over. And you know, and when we won it in Dallas, I did. I thought about them the whole time. I said it last year when I was here, Ed. There are no doors closed. So, and I think somebody in this town has my number. So.
I certainly hope so. Brett Hull, a great ambassador for the game of hockey and certainly great for the St. Louis Blues. Patrick Berglund and the Blues hosting the Lightning. First puck dropping just over 13 minutes away. Wrapping up this edition of Toyota Blues Live next.